In John chapter 3, we read the account of Nicodemus, a religious leader who comes to Jesus at night. And he says, "We realize that you are the Messiah because your miracles are evidence of who you say that you are." And he asks him some questions about being saved, and they have a conversation about being born again. And then as the conversation progresses, Jesus makes reference to Numbers chapter 21, a book from the Old Testament. And he says this, "Just as Moses lifted up the snake on the pole, so the Son of Man must be lifted up as well." Now, let me give you some context to what he's talking about. In Numbers chapter 21, the people of Israel had just defeated the Canaanites, but they began to complain against God. They grew impatient, and the Lord sent poisonous snakes amongst the people. And when God did that, they realized their sinfulness against God. And when they realized their sinfulness against God, God told Moses to make a snake, a bronze snake, and put it on a pole. And whenever that snake was lifted up, those who looked at it by faith would be healed. You've probably seen that pole somewhere, maybe on the side of an ambulance or something like that, because we still use that as the sign of healing in medicine today. And so Jesus said, just as the snake was lifted up by Moses, so the Son of Man must be lifted up. And what did he mean by that? He meant that those who look upon the cross, those who look upon Jesus by faith will be healed. Healed from what? Healed from their sinfulness, and that they'll be saved. And that leads us into the next verse, verse 16, one of the most popular verses in the Bible. And it says this, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life." And so that's God's gift to you. That's God's unfailing love, that God so loved you that he gave his one and only Son, for that whosoever believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. God bless.